Hey everybody, Brenda here. How you all doing today? Just wanted to do a quick flip through of my latest journal that I have created. This is from a piece of feed sack, very vintage antique feed sack quilt that I got a piece of. And I have it tied together with this silky see-through blue ribbon. And it is also attached, has a little bulb pin attached with a little charm and a little tag that says handmade. And I'm going to sit this right aside. And let me untie this so you can get a good look at the front. Vintage doily on the side here, around the spine. This is a single signature, and it measures 9 1/4 by 6. And has approximately 76 pages front and back, and approximately 17 vintage inserts that I have added to the journal pages. And let's see, I have used to fill the journal, I have used Gayle Agostinelli's Feed Sack Digital and Helen Jeanne Designs Country Charm Digital. So I have a little of each of those digitals in here. Front. This is the back. Love, absolutely love feed sack fabric. So on the inside, I made this journal using a 9 by 12 envelope. The typical way that we sometimes make our covers. That's how the cover is made. So this is some of the Country Charm digital. Absolutely love it. Here, I'm just making sure you're in view here. Here is a card that I made, a little journal card, and this is an original. Let's see if I can read it here. Hold on just a second, it's really faint. This is from 1944. This is an original envelope from 1944. And on the inside is the original birthday card that came in it. And look, it even has some feed sack fabric that was already attached. I thought that was so awesome. And this is an original 1944 birthday card. Love it. This came in the envelope. So see if I can get this back in. If I have to fight really hard, I'm going to just set things aside because I'm going to try to get through this video before my voice gives out, because I've been having such a hard time with my allergies, or it's a cold, I'm not sure, but it is really getting me, stressed and not being able to talk very well. So on this page, we have a vintage playing card. And here we have a 1951 oil receipt from an oil company, Shell Oil. That is an original. Sorry about the dogs. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here on this side, we have an original 1930-something Wolf Paper Company voucher. So that is an original. 1937, I think it says. So that goes right here. And then we have this little journal card here that I added. This is part of Gayle's Digi Kit from her Feed Sack Digitals. Beautiful kit. Here we have a paper clip, altered paper clip that I had made, and that comes off here. And attached to that is a 1897, I think it says. 1897. Bought of Efford and Brothers Wholesale Fancy Grocers. It's a grocery receipt. There's that. And underneath that, we have a beautiful picture of a vintage flower magazine, and that is hooked. That is put right here with the altered paper clip that I had made, right there. This is a piece of vintage ledger paper. On the back here, I made this as just a flip out that you can journal on. And that is held in place by a wax seal here. And in the back, we have a tall, very tall journal card. And with that, we have an 1836. Gotta be very careful. Some of these pages are so fragile. Okay, this is 1836. And it looks like some kind of a blueprint. Don't know if you can see it from that angle, but it is definitely a vintage. So that goes right down in here. And then we have our journaling card right there. This is from the Country Charm Digital. This is from a vintage stitch book. Some coffee dyed paper. This is a sack that I made into a pocket, and here is a journaling card that I made for this pocket. Got some of Gayle's digi papers on it. Some more Gayle's paper. This is an original 1912 ledger paper cash. This is some of the gorgeous Country Charm Digital. Love it. On the back, I don't know if you can tell, but on the back of these pages, there is printed some like quilt, some quilting pictures on the back. And this is a coffee dyed coffee filter that I have had embossed, and then you just you just run over it with your excuse me, just go over it with your ink pad, and that creates the the embossing to stand out. Some more of Gayle's digital. I'm just going to speed up just a little bit because I'm having a little bit of a hard time here. Some very vintage music page. This is a altered paper clip that has a cute little pocket with some little tickets in there. Stuck right in there. And I'll just leave, I'll try to put that back on just so I don't lose its place. The DigiKit. This fell out. This is a, I don't know if this has a date on it, but it is a bank clearinghouse from Cincinnati. Some kind of a ticket. I know it's old, but I'm not sure how old. And that goes right up in there like that. That's where it was. Coffee dyed paper. Here we have a foreign book page and a piece of writing paper, vintage writing paper. We have some, I think that's avocado dyed paper. Sorry. More of that. Here we have a pocket here on the side, and inside is a 1945 original. And this is a, let's see, I think it's an invitation. Or, let's see, some kind of a little written note on an invitation, I think. And that is an original from 1945. And that goes right in here. This is a wraparound here, and on this side we have, this is, and I don't know if this has a date on it, but this is part of a almanac, I think. So that's a page out of an almanac. I think that's how you say it. And this is a 1944 postcard, and that does have written on the back, Love, Ethel. And that is an original. And some more coffee dyed paper. This is a journaling card that I have created, and that just tucks right up in here. If I can get it back where it's supposed to go. And we have a little pocket here with a little tag that I made for journaling on. And whoops, I stuffed her right down in there. Wanted her little face to show. And another little journaling tag right here on this little side pocket. Some more of the kit. This is Gayle's kit, and the other side of the coffee filter. And let's see, here we have, I made a little embossed envelope. See if I can get this off here. This is a little embossed envelope that I made, and that has just a little piece of, on the inside, a little journaling card for you to journal on. And this opens all the way. This is part of that ledger paper. And this is a postcard, and I'm not sure if it has a date on here. I don't see a date on this one, but it is a vintage postcard. Very pretty. So that is tucked in here. And this, excuse me, goes around there and is tacked right there. That page. This is a 3 pocket turned into a 4 pocket, I think. This is where you can tuck something in from that angle or up here from that angle. I chose this angle. Another vintage playing card stuck in there, a little bird. This is not sure if it has a date on it, but it is definitely a vintage piece of ledger paper. 1899. This is from 1899, and that is right in there. And we have a 1949 Duke Power Company paid receipt. And in here is a journaling card. And a couple more journaling cards at the top here. This is vintage. And this is just a journaling card. And those tuck right in there. Excuse me. Here we have, behind this little opening here, we have a, I think that's a 1962 ESSL. Did that used to be a gas station or something? ESSO? I'm not sure. But this is some kind of a receipt from that. Thank you, happy motoring. Kind of cute. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before, tell you the truth. So that is stuck right in there. And in here we have, let's see, 1950 Old Town Telephone System receipt. Postcard receipt. So that is in there. And here is a vintage Smith Reynolds Airport postcard. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Okay, next, some coffee dyed paper. This is the other side of the stitchery, vintage stitchery book. Some more of the Country Charm. This is a copy of a vintage country kitchen book, and it also has a vintage, I'm not sure of the date of this, it looks like from a collectibles book, telephones, and a piece of journaling paper, and that tucks right under there. And this is some beautiful coffee dyed paper. I think it's from Victoria Designs, but don't hold me on that, I'm not sure. This is a pocket that I made, and this has some journaling cards and a tag for writing. That goes right down here in this first pocket. And we have a larger journaling card for writing on. right there. And on the side tuck, we have a handmade journaling card that says break the routine. And that slides right in here. We have the other side of the journaling card that we saw. And we have some vintage, not ledger paper, graph paper. And then we have the last page of the beautiful Country Charm DigiKit. This is some fabric that I had. It's very texturized. I love it. But I didn't want to put anything on it as far as a pocket or anything because I just loved the fabric. And that is the end of our journal. And in here I have an envelope that just has some goodies in here, some leftover goodies, and some vintage foreign book pages. Let's see, got book pages, got some leftovers from the kit, and just some things for you guys, whoever gets this journal, some things that you can continue to decorate the journal with, and put your own personal touch. So that is the journal for the day. If you guys have any questions, I am going to what is that called? Fabrifix, is that what it is? Fray check. I am going to fray check around the edges. It is a very old vintage quilt piece, so I will put some fray check around the edges to keep the edges intact. I will put this back in its envelope. This you will receive with your journal. And I think I told you everything, but if you have any questions, please feel free to write a comment and ask me anything you would like to ask, and I will try to get right back with you. So that is it. I just wanted to come on real quick and show you this beautiful feed sack quilt journal, and I hope to see you again soon, and I hope to be over this mess by the time I see you again soon. You guys have a lovely, blessed day, and if you have any questions, give me a comment and I will gladly answer anything. So you guys, bye-bye for now. Love you all. Bye.